Hey, what's up, people? This is Nana SA once again, and yeah, I'll have to come to you directly. This is a bit of a strange recording because one, it's not going to be edited. Two, it's not actually supported. It's not something that my team are aware that the Black Next Gen team are aware that I'm doing this recording. Mainly because my team have definitely given me that enforced rests. I'll tell you something. For the past what 4 days, I've been in hospital, and this is not to scare any of our followers, the Black Next Gen followers, or anybody of our family. But yeah, this is something that happened to me for the past week. I've been in hospital and actually was on admission. I'll show photos of that, not to say people don't believe me. But for the very few who got to know that I was admitted in hospital, it was because, I was there late at night working, and all of a sudden I started feeling a bit funny. I started feeling dizzy, and yeah, I started feeling sick. Yeah, what happened was, unfortunately, my wife was away working. My children were at home, so I had to call straight away to my kid for them to come to my rescue. We called the emergency services, but yeah, the reality was they weren't gonna come out. So my wife actually had to leave work. She had to come home in order for her to be able to drive me straight to A&E. The story there was a very interesting one, mainly because I sat in my chair for more or less 24 hours. I was feeling sick. I couldn't do anything. And I think the main reason why I am doing this video is because, yes, my team, the Black Next Gen team, have said to me, no videos, no recording. But I think I want to use this experience to educate people out there. You know, um, Basically, I wasn't planning. Nobody plans for when they're gonna get sick. But the reality is, I fell ill. Didn't know the cause. I didn't have any triggers. I think I'm fit in terms of my health, but all of a sudden I went down and I couldn't do anything for myself. I stayed in hospital for 4 days, and when I was even released, I was told I was actually meant to go on an enforced rest. I think what comes to mind is we are humans. No matter how much interest, passion, and all that we've got, we are humans at the end of the day. And we need to take time to look after ourselves. I think sometimes we do burnout, and I think I wouldn't want to use the word sometimes. As human beings, we do burnout if we are not given that kind of proportion in terms of work-life balance. I was working late, and I know my managers will not be, yeah. I definitely get told off sometimes for working too long, which is definitely not the best thing. But having a passion for the work I do, I work as a social worker. I care about my young people, I care about my children, and I care about my own family. But sometimes having that mix, that bit of a balance, can be a bit of a tricky one. For that very particular week, I think I was pushing to be able to get my deadlines. I was pushing to be able to get the work in. But I think I've learned a very good lesson where, yeah, I think I would rather want to have that good balance where I am realizing that if the worst should have happened, somebody would have replaced my job. But unfortunately, the worst would have happened to my family, to my kids, to my wife. And I think it's important for us to be able to realize some of these things. Yeah, apart from the fact that I work as a social worker, I do run this project as well called Black Next Gen. And trying to make sure that, yes, we've got videos coming up on a weekly basis, making sure that we've got the content that people will be more satisfied with. Those are some of the reasons why, with my the Black Next Gen team said to me, Nana, we don't care about subscribers, we don't care about people who have believed in the project, we care about you. And for that reason, for the past 2 weeks, we've not uploaded any videos, mainly because they want to let me know that my health is important. And yeah, I definitely respect you guys. But I felt, you know what, in my own space, I want to put this message out there. Guys, let's look after ourselves because I think it's important. Since I've been ill, my manager has definitely called to make sure that I'm okay, which I definitely, respect that. But my wife, my kids, and definitely my family have been the ones who have been impacted the worst of it all, which I think is being a learning for me. And I will definitely encourage professionals, whether, whichever profession you are in, it's only one family you're ever going to have. And I will definitely encourage, we need to look after ourselves. I think possibly as fathers, we may want to be the superheroes at all times. And yeah, I would encourage sometimes we need to allow people to look after us. We need to take the breaks and also spend time with the family, because these are the memories that they ever want to spend with us. And we cannot replace our health, with anything else. So it's important we have to look after ourselves so that we live longer and spend that time with our family as well as the things that we really enjoy. So, yeah, maybe in the next few weeks, I don't know when my team are going to come back to me to say, Nana, we are ready to go back on set. But for as long as, yeah, this may take, I think I want to enjoy a bit of, yeah, time with my family, going back to work in a very gradual pace. But the bottom line is, I'm not going to push myself. Whenever my team are ready for us to record again, I have to respect it, but I would encourage if you are watching us, this is what we do as Black Next Gen. And possibly, I don't know whether this is very peculiar to us as Black and minorities, the reality is we may have a very few family members. And I think since I've been released from hospital, yesterday I spent time with my family. I will show a picture of that as well. I'm sure my family will forgive me for doing that. But I spent time with my family. I had loads of family coming around yesterday to spend time. And boom, guess what? My mom also joined us from Ghana. She came over to the UK this week. And it's been it's been an amazing experience having mom as well around. Today, Sunday, what we decided was when mom was up, what I decided was, mom, we're not going to push too much. It's raining out there. We couldn't go to church. So I put on, yeah, the favorite music that she loves, her Presbyterian hymns. And that's exactly what I've done with her today. We've sat for about an hour and we've been singing hymns. We've been singing, as we say in our dialect, our Presbyterian hymns. And I think mom has loved it. I have loved that time spending time together with my mom. I think overall, the experience today or the experience for the past week has really taught me that we are humans. The robot times is definitely gone. We need to be able to spend that quality time with our family. And I will definitely encourage, if any of you are out there going through this, I would encourage, take that break, look after yourself. Worst case, if you cannot join the gym, yeah, go for walks with the family, with friends. Spend time with people that who cares and love, you know, for you and are interested in your passion. So yeah, I think this was just a quick video, and I will definitely try my best to see whether I can do some editing to this. If I can, so be it. If I can't, I will upload it by the end of the day today. But the reality is, I just wanted everybody to know. Yeah, I've been off screen for a while, mainly because yeah, my team had to look after me. I was ill. It wasn't the best experience. And unfortunately, this is to show how human we are. And whilst we are around, we need to celebrate each one of us. So I'm not sending this video out there to say I'm craving for anybody's sympathies. Not at all. I don't do well with, oh, Nana, what happened? No, I don't do very well with that. But all that it means is I want to assure everybody out there I am well. I'm really happy to have recovered. But I think there is a lesson that I have learned from this experience. And the lesson is let's look after ourselves. I think possibly as men, we tend to um, yeah, neglect our health sometimes and continue to go, go, go with a view that we want to leave legacies for our families. We want to leave, legacies for ourselves. But the reality is, I'm sure my family has really enjoyed me being at home with them for the past few days. And as I'm going back to work, the lessons have been learned. I'm sure this will not be the last time where I will have things out of
Guys, if
time
you
scale.
have
But
actually
the reality is, I
yeah,
think
learned
I will
something from
have the
this video
experience
and you
to
have maybe a
have
story
to
which is
have a
peculiar to
balance in
mine, by
regards
all
to
means
what
drop me
I
a
need to
comment.
do as well as
If you
yeah,
know of any other
what is
person
expected
who
of me as a
actually
professional. So,
was
guys,
taking
thank you very much
suddenly
for
ill,
today. This was a short,
yeah,
quick
let's learn from these
video so
lessons. I
that
think is important.
every one of you gets to
Sad
realize
life
that yes,
lessons
I
needs
am
to teach
well.
us
I
to be
went
able
through
to
a
adapt
period of
our ways, and I
illness,
think is
and
really important.
yeah,
So yeah,
we
if you
move.
have
The
a
experience has
lesson that
been
you think, yeah, this was my
thought
experience, this
provoking,
was an
and we've
uncle's,
learned
this
from
was an
it.
auntie's
So
experience, and maybe something did happen, and yeah, just like I said, I was ill, and we want to learn from that experience. So yeah, do share, especially the males around us. We usually know the best in terms of taking care of our health. So yeah, drop us a comment. Drop me a comment. Let me learn from people's experiences so that yeah, together we grow as a community. And yeah, still would encourage. I'm not coming back to check on the subscriptions, but we need to grow. We want to grow this platform so that other people can come onto the platform, learn from the platform, learn from the kind of information we share for us to be able to grow as a community. Guys, it was brilliant coming back to you again. My name is Nana SA, and thanks to you all, you know, especially to my family and also to the Black Next Gen team. Let me see what I can do with the editing bit, if it can work. If it does, boom, it does. If it doesn't, yo, this is how natural that we can be. Very much to everyone who has actually continued to support us. And if you haven't, please do subscribe to our channel. It's called Black Next Gen. What we do is we tell stories of blacks and minorities. And this is one of our stories. You know, being in hospital, it wasn't the bad, it wasn't the best, but equally, I think it's a matter of the learning that we've gained out of it. So this is my story for this week, and I'm hoping for the next coming weeks, you know, I will be able to do things differently and demonstrate that I have learned from the experience. Have a brilliant week, and yeah, speak to you soon.